So I basically want to show you that on the top of my board, it's very similar to what you see on an Arduino. And I'm going to get my Arduino board. All right. So on the Uno, I have 13 digital pins. I have analog pins. I have power and ground. And when I plug this into the this Parallax board has nothing going on with it. Like, there's a lot of smart stuff, but it needs the brain to upload code. Notice there's no port to attach a programming cord to this. So this is a shield, which gives it extra special superpowers, and that's why it's called a shield. And we kind of put this on, and you have to kind of align. You'll see like A5 needs to align with A5 on this. And when I plug it in, it should align like that. Okay? So you plug it all the way in. Technically, there's some standoffs you can attach these, but if it's pushed in, it's fine. And now, if I plug my cord in, you'll see that the board will light up. Okay. So now I can run code to the Arduino board. It's gonna use all this stuff on here. So I can use these pins just like I would the regular Arduino. I could also use these pins. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wire up 2 LEDs, and I'm gonna pull them off of my other wiring that I've done. And I'm gonna make turn signals. And I'm gonna say this is the front of my bot. So I'm gonna have 1 turn signal here and 1 turn signal here. Okay? So, and you'll notice that it has ground on one side and then 5 volts and power here, okay? So when I'm over on this side, I can just use ground. So I can go right into here. I can go into a row, like that. And then I'm going to make sure that I put, since I'm going from ground, I'm going to put the negative side of my LED into that row, and then I'm going to finish with a cable going into a pin number. And let's just, oops, my wire came apart. I'm going to go, let's just use, I don't know, 13 and 12. So I'm going to use 13. Actually, no, I'm going to use one that's closer here. I'm going to use 3. And then I'm going to use one on the other side. I'm going to have to get ground over here. So I don't want to stretch out a resistor all the way over here, right? So I'm going to use a wire and go from ground over here. Black wires. And the kind of bummer is it starts getting messy because we have kind of long wires, but you can find some in your kit that are shorter. So I'm going to go over here, and that's my ground. Okay, so I'm going from ground over here. And now this row is ground. I'm going to do a resistor. And this is exactly how you wire LEDs like normally, like when we were doing it before. So a resistor from ground, then through an LED, and you can choose whatever colors for your lights you want. I'm just doing red. Okay, and then finishing up to a pin, and I'm just going to find a wire. And I'm going to do 13 for my second one. So then I would have to do code for blinking these LEDs just to test them out, and that's it. So I would upload this code to CodeBender, or I'd upload code that blinks pin 13 and pin 3, and just test them out. That's it. I thought I might as well just do it. So I plugged my Arduino in. I actually just did, since I'm using pin 13, I'm just going to load example, choose blink, right? And it's already using LED as pin 13, so I'm going to run it. Yay, it's blinking. And then if I wanted to test the other one, I could change this to 3, run it again, Yay! Okay, and then you kind of mess around and make them blink at different paces, but just make sure they work before you call it done. That's it.